Hello and welcome. I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered what it takes to truly live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life after 70? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the secret habits that can help you not only live longer, but also enjoy the journey with vitality, happiness, and purpose. Whether you're in your 70s, 80s, or beyond, or if you know someone who is, you'll want to stay tuned. Because in this episode, I'm sharing 7 proven habits backed by science that can dramatically improve your well-being and longevity. And trust me, they're simpler than you might think. So, let's explore these life-changing habits together and discover how to make your golden years the best ones yet. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Wake up with the sun. Let's start with a simple but incredibly powerful habit: waking up with the sun. Now, I know it might sound a bit old-fashioned, but trust me, there's a reason why many of the world's healthiest and longest living people, especially those in places like Okinawa, Japan, and the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, follow this natural rhythm. It's not just about waking up early. It's about aligning your body with the natural cycles of the earth. First, let's talk about science. Our bodies have an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. It controls a variety of functions, like your sleep-wake cycle, hormone production, and body temperature. When we wake up in the morning and expose ourselves to natural light, we help reset this internal clock. Doing so improves the quality of our sleep, helps regulate our hormones, and even reduces the risk of developing chronic illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, and dementia. One of the most important benefits of waking up with the sun is how it regulates your sleep cycle. Exposure to natural light in the morning helps your body understand when it's time to be awake and when it's time to rest. This makes it easier to fall asleep at night and wake up feeling refreshed in the morning. As we age, maintaining a good sleep pattern becomes even more crucial for physical and mental health. In fact, good sleep is often described as a secret weapon for longevity, and waking up with the sun helps your body achieve this. But beyond the physical benefits, waking up early offers something even more valuable: peace of mind. Imagine starting your day in stillness, when the world is quieter and everything is calm. There's a special kind of magic that happens in those early hours. The mind is clearer and the heart is more open. It's a time for reflection, for a moment of quiet gratitude, and for setting a positive tone for the day ahead. In Okinawa, the elders often begin their day before 6 a.m., not with rush or stress, but with a moment of prayer, light stretching, or simply enjoying the early morning sky. They understand that this is a time not just for waking the body, but for awakening the soul. It's about taking a moment to be present, to center yourself before the world begins to demand your attention. So, if you're not already doing it, I challenge you to try waking up with the sun. Start small. Perhaps wake up 15 minutes earlier each day and use that time to be still, to reflect, or even to enjoy a cup of tea while watching the sunrise. Over time, you'll not only notice the physical benefits of better sleep and improved health, but you'll also find that waking up early brings a sense of peace and clarity that sets a positive tone for your entire day. Remember, it's not about racing to get up at the crack of dawn. It's about syncing your body to the natural rhythm of life. Eat to 80% full. Now, let's move on to a habit that's both simple and incredibly powerful: eating to 80% full. You probably heard the phrase, eat until you're satisfied, not stuffed. And this concept is at the heart of a practice called Hara Hachi Biyu, a traditional Japanese saying that means eat until you are 80% full. It's a practice rooted in longevity, particularly in Okinawa, Japan, which is known for having one of the highest life expectancies in the world. But why does eating less lead to a longer, healthier life? Well, let's dive into the science behind it. When you eat to 80% full, you're essentially allowing your digestive system to process food more efficiently. Overeating puts unnecessary stress on your body, especially your digestive organs, and can contribute to weight gain, inflammation, and metabolic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. By eating smaller portions, you give your body the chance to function more effectively without overwhelming it with excess calories. When you eat lightly, your body has more energy to repair itself and perform essential functions. Scientific studies have shown that caloric restriction, without malnutrition, can increase lifespan by slowing the aging process at a cellular level. This isn't about depriving yourself or cutting out your favorite foods. It's about giving your body what it needs to thrive without going overboard. On top of the physical benefits, eating until you're 80% full can help you feel lighter and more energetic throughout the day. You may have noticed that when you overeat, you often feel sluggish, tired, or uncomfortable. By eating in moderation, you'll feel more agile, less bloated, and more energized, which is especially important as you age. Additionally, this habit encourages mindfulness in eating. It's easy to get caught up in eating for convenience or out of habit. But by practicing mindful eating, you become more aware of your body's signals and learn to listen to when you're truly satisfied. This helps develop a deeper relationship with food, focusing on nourishment rather than indulgence. In places like Okinawa and Sardinia, Italy, two of the world's blue zones, where people live longer, healthier lives, elders typically follow a plant-based diet rich in vegetables, beans, and grains, eating in moderation. Their meals aren't about overindulgence, but rather about nourishing the body and enjoying food in a way that supports long-term health. This practice of eating lightly also fosters a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the food you have, making every meal feel more meaningful. So, how can you start implementing this habit? The next time you sit down for a meal, try paying attention to your hunger levels. Eat slowly, savor your food, and stop when you feel 80% full. This doesn't mean you need to leave the table hungry, but rather that you're allowing your body to signal when it's had enough. Over time, you'll not only enjoy better physical health, but you'll also cultivate a more balanced, mindful approach to food. Remember, it's not about restriction. It's about moderation and mindfulness, and it's one of the easiest and most effective habits to adopt for a longer, healthier life. Move gently but often. Let's talk about the power of gentle movement. A habit that may sound simple, but its impact on your health is profound. As we get older, many of us believe that in order to stay fit, we need to engage in intense, high-impact workouts. But here's the truth. You don't have to push yourself to the limit to stay healthy. In fact, gentle movement done consistently is often far more beneficial. The key is to move your body regularly, but in a way that feels natural and enjoyable. Think about activities like walking, gardening, stretching, or even simple tasks like cleaning the house or doing light chores. These types of activities may seem small, but they make a huge difference in maintaining your health as you age. Why is this so important? First, consistent movement helps maintain cardiovascular health. You don't need to run marathons or do heavy weightlifting. Just a daily walk around the neighborhood can get your heart pumping, improve circulation, and keep your heart in good shape. This can significantly reduce your risk of heart disease, which is one of the leading causes of death in older adults. But the benefits don't stop there. Gentle movement also helps to strengthen bones, which is crucial for preventing conditions like osteoporosis. It improves your balance, which in turn reduces the risk of falls, a major concern for older adults. And perhaps most importantly, it keeps you agile, allowing you to maintain independence and do the things you love, like play with grandchildren or taking care of your home. It's not about intensity, but consistency. The elders in places like Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, known for having some of the world's longest living people, don't spend their days doing high-intensity workouts. Instead, they engage in natural, light activities every day. One 94-year-old woman in Costa Rica rises early every morning to feed her chickens, water her plants, and sweep her porch. Her steps may be small, but her energy flows throughout the day, keeping her active and engaged in life. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity. Don't chase extreme exercise. Embrace natural movement. Aim to move every hour, even if it's just a few minutes of stretching or a short walk. Sitting for long periods of time can be harmful, especially as we age. So try to stand up, stretch, or walk around every 30 minutes. This small act can make a huge difference in how you feel. Gentle movement doesn't just help you physically. It has a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being too. When you're moving your body regularly, you're boosting your energy levels, improving your mood, and giving your body the tools it needs to stay healthy. And the best part? It doesn't require a gym membership, expensive equipment, or hours of time. You can start by incorporating small, easy movements into your day, and you'll notice the difference it makes in how you feel. So, next time you're feeling sluggish or stiff, try moving your body gently, whether it's taking a walk in the park, doing some light stretches, or just standing up and dancing to your favorite song. Make movement a part of your daily routine. You'll not only feel better, but you'll be setting yourself up for a healthier, longer life. Remember, it's not about perfection or intensity. It's about moving regularly and enjoying the benefits that come with it. Stay active, stay engaged, and let your body flow like water. Stay connected. As we get older, one of the most important things we can do for our health is to stay connected with others. Now, I know that as we age, the dynamics of our social lives can change. We might find ourselves more isolated, or perhaps we don't have the same level of social interaction as we did when we were younger. But here's the truth. Loneliness is a silent killer, and it can have a profound impact on our physical and mental health. Studies have shown that social isolation is one of the leading factors that can increase the risk of premature death, even more so than obesity or smoking. People who are socially connected tend to live longer, healthier lives. Having strong, meaningful relationships and being a part of a community can boost your immune system, reduce stress, and improve your overall quality of life. But staying connected isn't just about having people around you. It's about having meaningful interactions that provide you with a sense of purpose, love, and belonging. This is where the power of community comes in. Think of the elders in the world's blue zones, places where people live the longest and healthiest lives. These individuals are never truly alone. They are part of a community that supports them, values them, and keeps them engaged. For instance, in Loma Linda, California, a community of Seventh-day Adventists regularly gathers for meals, prayers, and social events. The elders are not just seen as old people to be taken care of, but as active, contributing members of the community. Their wisdom is valued, and their presence is honored. They are part of something bigger than themselves. So, how can you bring this into your own life? It starts with taking small steps to reach out to others. Maybe it's calling a friend or a family member to check in. Or perhaps you decide to join a local club or group that interests you, whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a regular coffee meetup. Being around others who share your passions can help foster a sense of connection and joy. In addition to spending time with family and friends, it's also important to be part of meaningful social routines. If you don't have a regular social activity, why not start one? Whether it's inviting neighbors over for tea or joining a local volunteer group. Find ways to bring people together. The act of connecting with others, sharing stories, and being part of something larger than yourself gives life purpose and keeps your spirit vibrant. It's also important to listen when others speak. Sometimes, older adults feel disconnected simply because they feel unheard, but your voice matters. Share your thoughts, wisdom, and experiences with others, whether through storytelling, mentoring, or simply chatting with a neighbor. When you speak, you help strengthen your bond with others, and in return, you'll find that people want to connect with you too. Staying connected isn't just about avoiding loneliness. It's about nurturing your relationships and creating a social life that fills you with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. It's about knowing that you matter and that your presence brings value to the world around you. So, if you find yourself feeling isolated or disconnected, take the first step today. Reach out to someone. Send a text, make a call, or invite someone over. You'll be amazed at the impact it can have on both your mental and physical health. Remember, community is life's true medicine. By staying connected, you're not just extending your years, you're enriching them, making every day a little brighter and a little more meaningful. Practice forgiveness. As we age, the weight of old grudges, hurt feelings, and past conflicts can start to feel heavier. But here's something incredibly powerful. Practice forgiveness. This habit is one that can transform not only your emotional state, but also your physical health. And it's one of the most important practices for living a long, happy life. You might be thinking, why forgive someone who has hurt me? The truth is, forgiveness isn't about excusing someone else's behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional burden of holding on to anger and resentment. When we hold on to grudges, it's like carrying a heavy load that only weighs us down. It keeps us stuck in the past, constantly reliving hurtful experiences. But letting go of that emotional baggage allows us to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. There's actually science behind the power of forgiveness. Studies have shown that holding on to anger can increase stress hormones, raise blood pressure, and even lead to inflammation in the body. Chronic stress from negative emotions has been linked to numerous health issues, including heart disease, depression, and weakened immune systems. So, not only does forgiving others bring emotional peace, it also has profound physical benefits. In fact, forgiveness has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and improve overall heart health. By releasing bitterness and resentment, you're actively reducing the strain on your body and, in turn, improving your quality of life. It's a simple yet transformative act that can make a huge difference to your well-being as you age. But how do you begin the process of forgiveness? It starts by recognizing that forgiving someone is more about freeing yourself and freeing them. It's not about forgetting what happened or pretending that it didn't hurt. Instead, it's about deciding that you are no longer going to let the past hold power over your present. Sometimes, forgiving can be a gradual process. You don't have to forgive someone all at once. But every step you take towards releasing those feelings of anger or hurt is a step towards emotional freedom. And often, the person you may be forgiving most is yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have regrets. But forgiving yourself for those missteps is just as important as forgiving others. There's an inspiring story about an 85-year-old man in South Africa who had been estranged from his brother for 40 years. One day, he made a simple phone call to reconcile with his brother, and that act of forgiveness brought peace to both of them. Just months later, he passed away peacefully with a heart full of contentment, knowing he had healed that long-held rift. Forgiveness doesn't just heal relationships, it heals your body and soul. It allows you to experience peace, reduces tension, and gives you the freedom to enjoy life more fully. It's a gift you give yourself, and it's one that can keep you feeling lighter, happier, and healthier. If there's someone in your life you're holding a grudge against, consider this. Forgiving them might not change their behavior, but it will change your life. Let go of the past, embrace peace, and experience the profound benefits of forgiveness. So start today. Let go of old wounds. Forgive someone who has hurt you, or even forgive yourself. You'll be amazed at how freeing it can feel, and how it can positively impact both your emotional and physical health, making the rest of your years more peaceful, joyful, and fulfilling. Laugh every day. Let's talk about something simple, yet incredibly powerful. Laugh every day. Now, you might be thinking, how can something as simple as laughing have such an impact on my life? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about having a good time. Laughter is truly the elixir of life, and it comes with a host of health benefits that can help you live longer and feel better. Laughter isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It has real scientifically proven benefits for your body. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain that make you feel happy and relaxed. These natural mood boosters not only lift your spirits, but also reduce stress. Laughter lowers blood pressure, helps reduce the production of stress hormones, and strengthens your heart. In fact, studies have shown that people who laugh regularly have lower risks of cardiovascular disease. It's like a mini workout for your heart every time you laugh. But the benefits don't stop there. Laughing also improves your immune system by boosting production of antibodies and activating immune cells. This helps your body fight off infections and illnesses, keeping you healthier overall. As you can see, laughter is a simple, natural way to enhance your physical health and resilience as you age. In addition to the physical benefits, laughter has a profound effect on your emotional well-being. It's often said that laughter is the best medicine for the soul. It helps you stay positive, reduces feelings of anxiety and depression, and strengthens your ability to cope with the ups and downs of life. For older adults, laughter can be especially important for maintaining mental health, as it combats feelings of isolation and loneliness that sometimes come with aging. Now, you might be wondering, how can I make laughter a regular part of my life? It's easier than you think. First, surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Whether it's spending time with friends and family who have a great sense of humor, watching funny movies, or even listening to a comedy podcast, make sure you're creating opportunities for laughter. Find joy in the little things, whether it's a funny story, a silly moment, or a quirky situation that you can laugh about. Sometimes, laughing at yourself is one of the best ways to keep your spirit light. You could also try starting your day with a laugh, maybe by watching a funny video or telling yourself a joke in the mirror. It might feel silly at first, but trust me, it works. Starting your day with laughter sets a positive tone and can help you approach the challenges of the day with a lighter heart. There's even a concept called laughter yoga, which combines laughter exercises with deep breathing to promote relaxation and well-being. It may sound unusual, but many people find it incredibly beneficial for reducing stress and boosting mood. If you look around, you'll often find that the happiest, most vibrant older adults are the ones who laugh often. They know that life, no matter how long it lasts, is better when you find joy, especially in the smallest moments. So, today, I encourage you to make laughter a daily habit. Watch something that makes you laugh. Call a friend who always brightens your day, or find the humor in everyday situations. Whether it's a big belly laugh or a quiet chuckle, remember that laughter isn't just fun, it's medicine for the body and soul. And the more you laugh, the longer and healthier your life will be. Embrace laughter. Let it lift your spirits and your health. Because in the end, life may grow shorter, but laughter makes the journey sweeter. Keep learning and stimulate your mind. As we age, one of the most powerful tools we have to maintain our health and vitality is our mind. The habit I want to share with you today is a simple yet profound one. Keep learning. This might sound like something reserved for younger years, but in reality, the more you stimulate your brain, the healthier and sharper will remain as you grow older. You see, our brains are incredibly adaptable even into our 70s, 80s, and beyond. This ability is called neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable capacity to reorganize itself, form new connections, and create new pathways. So, just because you're getting older doesn't mean your brain is winding down. In fact, continuing to engage with new ideas, challenges, and activities helps keep your mind youthful and sharp. One of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to do this is to learn something new every day. This doesn't mean you need to take on a major new project or become an expert in something overnight. It could be as simple as reading an article, learning a new language, trying out a new recipe, or even solving puzzles. The key is to engage your brain regularly and push it to think in new ways. Studies have shown that people who continue to learn and engage in mentally stimulating activities have a lower risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and other age-related mental health issues. Whether it's playing a musical instrument, painting, or even learning new technologies, keeping your mind active strengthens it in ways you might not even realize. Additionally, learning doesn't just keep your brain healthy. It keeps you curious, excited, and engaged with life. It encourages a sense of purpose, which is essential as we age. When we stop learning, we stop growing. And without growth, life can start to feel a bit stagnant. But when we keep exploring new ideas or skills, we keep the spark alive. This sense of discovery adds joy and fulfillment to everyday life. Consider the examples of elders in different parts of the world. In Tibet, monks who are in their 80s and beyond still memorize new scriptures, constantly stretching their mental muscles. In Greece, retired teachers in their 70s and 80s take up new hobbies like painting or learning new skills, often well into their 90s. These individuals show us that it's never too late to learn. The mind can remain vibrant well into old age, provided we continue to feed it with new knowledge and experiences. To get started, try something small. Maybe pick up a new book and challenge yourself to read at least a chapter a day. If you've always wanted to learn to play the piano or speak another language, why not take the first step? You don't need to be perfect or become fluent immediately. The joy comes in the process of learning and expanding your horizons. If you find that your memory isn't what it used to be, try engaging in activities that require you to recall information. You could work on puzzles, trivia games, or even start a new project that requires learning something unfamiliar. All of these activities can help keep your mind sharp, improve your memory, and keep you feeling mentally agile. Remember, learning is a lifelong adventure, and it's never too late to start. Keeping your mind active and engaged will not only help you maintain your cognitive function, but will also add a sense of excitement and purpose to your everyday life. Whether it's reading, learning a new skill, or challenging your brain with new activities, the key is to stay curious and keep growing. So, let today be the day you start a new learning journey. Your brain and your future self will thank you for it. Conclusion. And there you have it. 7 powerful habits that can help you not only live longer, but also live better. These simple, everyday actions are backed by science and wisdom, and they've been proven to enhance both your physical and mental well-being as you age. Whether waking up with the sun, eating mindfully, moving regularly, staying connected, practicing forgiveness, laughing often, or continuing to learn, each of these habits can contribute to a richer, more fulfilling life. The beauty of these habits is that they're accessible to everyone, no matter where you are in life. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, intentional steps toward improving your health, your mindset, and your quality of life. The best part? These habits don't just help you live longer, they help you live better. So, I encourage you to take one of these habits today and make it part of your routine. It could be as simple as calling a friend, taking a walk, or reading a new book. The journey to a healthier, happier life after 70 doesn't have to be difficult. Every small step you take will get you closer to living with more vitality, peace, and purpose. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope these tips inspire you to embrace your golden years with joy, health, and confidence. The most beautiful chapter of your life may be just beginning, and these habits are the keys to unlocking it. Take care, stay healthy, and remember, the best is yet to come.